Hey guys, so today's video is a one topic video about Shane Dawson, considering he's really truly actually making a comeback to YouTube this time. He kind of stays on other social media platforms and it's, you know, he's like trying to come in here and there. He'll be on Ryland's podcast, but never on like an actual YouTube channel. And now that's changed. So I'm just wondering when the inevitable comeback to YouTube will happen. So today we have a lot of things to talk about regarding Shane Dawson. So let's, you know, wait for that. My social media will be in the description along with my beauty channel, anything else you might need to find. So today's video is actually very kindly sponsored by Functional Beauty Skincare. I've been using for a few months now and I've been loving for a few months now. You guys, if you're following me on my beauty channel, can see my progress on using up these products. These are not my first bottles of these, so you can tell I love them truly. And yeah, let me just get into it. So just like with the hair, they make you fill out a quiz for your skin just so that your skincare is completely tailored to your skin, which I think is amazing. Whenever you buy skincare, there is going to be one or two things that just don't apply to your skin, and it just feels like a little bit of a waste to do things that aren't really working for you just so you can get the other good benefits of that product. Whereas with Functional Beauty Skincare, everything is completely made for you. So I said that I have combination skin, which I do. It's oily in the center, dry on the sides. I wear full coverage makeup. I'm rarely sensitive. Every now and then something will happen, but it's not ever really related to products. Skin goals were brighten, hydrate, and smooth always. These are like my top picks. So I picked unfragranced. I got the Jelly Cleanser Serum and a Cream Moisturizer. I've been using this serum since about September 2020. So it's been a few months now and I've gone through a lot of this serum. I love it. I like to drench my face in it. I use it morning and night and it really truly got me through winter time. I feel like I always make this very clear on my beauty channel where I can only really wear really dewy skin tints in the wintertime, otherwise my skin just flakes and you can see it under like really full coverage makeup. And I was actually able to wear a matte full coverage foundation all through wintertime, and the only thing I changed my skincare routine was adding this in. It really made a difference. I felt like my skin was super hydrated, super dewy, and yeah, I was able to wear a new foundation. I didn't have to wear a skin tint. I didn't have to put 5,000 different hydrating primers under my makeup just to make it work. Like this really saved my skin through the winter time. So for brighten, the ingredients that do that is tangerine extract and vitamin C. So that's really, you know, we love vitamin C around here. For hydrate, hyaluronic acid and blue-green algae. For smooth, yuzu extract. I feel like you don't really find these ingredients in many skincare products. I just think it's amazing to try new things. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this serum. I also have the face cream. This is the cream moisturizer and it's incredible. It's super moisturizing, nourishing, but also doesn't leave a sticky feeling behind. It soaks in immediately. It doesn't sit on the skin. I love this cream. I've gone through, I think, one or two of these. I'm on my either second or third one. At this point, I am losing track of everything, but I'm just loving these products in combination. I just feel like if I ever had any dry patches, I would put this over that dry patch in kind of like a slightly thicker layer and it was just gone pretty much immediately. And this all over my skin also made a huge difference in the winter time. It just is so nourishing, so plumping. My skin has never felt more plump before. Like I said, I use both of these morning and evening, and I also use the cleanser morning and evening along with a second cleanse in the evening because I do wear a full coverage face. So Functional Beauty is great because you can tailor your product to you. It's 100% custom. It's 100% just made for you. You can really make your skincare routine more simple. I feel like you don't need a vitamin C serum separately with a hyaluronic acid serum separately because you have all of that in one serum. I feel like they do combine a lot of stuff into one product, which means it's just a shorter skincare routine. I feel like you can really get away with just using 3 products: cleanse, serum, moisturize. It does it all. You're also not adding all of these other products in to cover up ingredients that just didn't work for you or any ingredients that were missing in your previous routine. You can just tailor this completely for you and you don't need any extra products. It's obviously dermatologist tested, 100% vegan and 100% cruelty free, non-GMO, paraben free, sulfate free, all of that good stuff. So you can get 20% off your new favorite skincare routine and get a free headband if you click the link in the description. So let's get back into the tea. I first put my eyes back on Shane Dawson when he allegedly followed Ethan Klein. Now this popped up on my timeline on Twitter. Now I never really know how to trust and verify these things. You can't really check like when someone followed who, but we all know that Shane Dawson has been active on social media platforms. Even though he hasn't been posting, he has been active. So on Twitter, if you go on his social blade, he's following and unfollowing people. So he's going on his Twitter account, just not tweeting. On his Instagram, he was doing the same stuff. He was liking pictures, following, unfollowing, and then he slowly started posting Instagram stories. Now he's not posting actual main account pictures. He's only posting Instagram stories because I feel like there's so much less pressure with an Instagram story. If someone is not really interested in you, they're not really going to click on your Instagram story. It's purely just like his fans that are like, oh, we want to know what he's doing throughout the day. So I feel like an Instagram story is so much less pressure than probably an actual post. So he started off just doing Instagram stories, promoting his merch, recently dropping a mystery box that I spoke to you guys about, and very much the reaction to the mystery box is surprising to me. I feel like many people who know this whole story are like, no, we don't want to buy anything from him. But one of the boxes sold out pretty much within a day. And when I went on Twitter and I typed in Shane Dawson mystery box, all of the top tweets were people that were really happy about the mystery box, saying how they're excited to get it, excited to see what's in it, just, you know, willing to support Shane Dawson. So I was very confused. So I asked you guys what you thought, and you guys told me that there are probably people that were just like huge fans of Shane, and that, you know, that opinion is very different to the people that actually know what he's done and, you know, are still angry at him. So at that point I was wondering, like, how many people are there that are excited for his comeback, want him to come back to the internet, and how many people are there that are like, no, we remember what you did and we don't want to do it. And I feel like some people and me in that video brought up really good points of, we're not gonna know what the response is until his first video back. But actually then someone in the comment section said it's not really the first video back, it's like the 5th video down the line, because the first video everyone's gonna click on it, even people that hate him, me, you, everyone else. We're all going to click on the video because we want to see what he's going to come back with. We want to read the comments. We want to see the like to dislike ratio. The second video, people might still be really like curious, interested. Ooh, what's changed? I feel like the 5th or 10th video down the line is when you actually see the reaction of who's actually sticking around, how many people are still unsubscribing, how many people are watching, how many people are commenting, like truly loyal fans watching all of his videos. So we won't really know within the first few uploads what's happening. It'll be multiple uploads down the line that we see the actual true reaction to Shane Dawson. So allegedly he followed Ethan Klein on Twitter, which makes no sense to me because Ethan has been very critical of Shane. Ethan knows what Shane did to Trisha, so he's double critical of Shane. So I don't know how much to trust that screenshot, but I did see on my timeline, so I thought I'd bring it up. Maybe he's just trying to keep tabs on Ethan just to see what's happening. I don't know. Other than that, Ryland recently posted a vlog on one of his main channels where he was buying an RV. They were thinking about getting an RV so they could go to Colorado, I believe. And because they have a lot of animals, they can't fly, so they thought they'd get like a camper RV type of thing so they can drive to places. So this is, I feel like, the first time in a really long time where Shane Dawson is like full on in the video. He's not hiding, he's not behind the camera, he's not going, oh, I know everyone hates me right now, but you know, I'm just gonna slip in a little bit. Like, he's actually full on in the video. He's taking a huge part, main stage in the vlog. It starts out with basically Ryland saying that Shane Dawson has finally passed his driver's test and that he's gonna be driving part of the journey to the place where they're picking up the RV, and Shane's just, you know, making jokes on it, like he's in front of the camera, all of that stuff.
Shane got his driver's license.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Have you driven since we've lived in this house?
No, the last time I drove was like around TanaCon.
Oh.
Which makes sense.
We went to the DMV today, and here we are. I don't know if I should be scared for my life or not. Oh, I haven't sat as a passenger? Oh my gosh, and I can't tell you how long. Oh, do you even have a garage closer in this car?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Oh my god, okay, I'm scared.
No, I think this is a gate. I have to get out because you don't have a...
What do you mean?
You don't have a garage code thing.
Has this car always been this small, or am I just really huge? Oh my god, I don't know where I'm going.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even said where we're going yet. We're not just going on a joyride for the hell of it. We're actually going to check out a few RVs.
Oh my god, I just dissociated. Sorry. I forgot I was here. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh my god, oh my god. This is the most dangerous turn in the world. Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god! I'm independent, bitch. I'm free.
Now, is this Shane's way of like doing the next step? So like I said, he never really went off social media. He was following, liking pictures. Then he started posting Instagram stories. Then he was active on the podcast. So he was actually in one of Ryland's episodes on the podcast where he spoke for a few minutes. He then posted on his community tab saying that he had edited one of Ryland's videos and he was very proud of it. He linked it. Then he released merch and released mystery boxes. Like, is this the next logical step to be in one of Ryland's like main channel videos? And would this be an insinuation that that's much closer to seeing what Shane comes out with? I feel like the fact that he's now felt comfortable enough to go on camera and be in a video like that in front of a much wider audience than the podcast and Instagram stories, like to actually go on a YouTube audience, I feel like that's a big step, and I feel like that's showing me that he's probably like on his way to coming back to his own YouTube channel now. I think he's going to start with Shane Dawson. That's my personal opinion. I don't think he's going to risk his main channel losing any more subs, and I feel like a lot of people forget to unsubscribe, and the moment you post a video, they're reminded to unsubscribe. So I feel like he'd much rather do it like a tester video on Shane Dawson rather than the actual Shane channel. I went on the video and I watched it throughout, and I wanted to see, you know, likes to dislikes, comments, that kind of thing. So the likes to dislikes are actually really good. It's about 30,000 likes to 2.2 thousand dislikes, which is really good. The video was on about like 500,000 views. Now the comments are, oh my god, it's Shane after so long, I missed him. 4.2k likes. The fact Shane didn't want to be on camera because he felt fat and then showed himself blissfully happy hit me so hard. I love you two so much and hope he knows he's still loved and appreciated. Excited to see what your RV experience turns into. And I'm not cherry picking like comments that are like way down on the list. These are pretty much like top 20 comments on the video. I didn't scroll very far. I scrolled pretty much along the top comments. I'm so glad Shane has found Ryland and Ryland decided to stay in his life. Shane definitely needed someone like him to keep him grounded and they are so happy together. I miss Shane, been a fan since Shane Dawson TV. Now that's another thing. I feel like it's very difficult for people like this person to distance themselves from Shane, because they've watched him for like 10 years. That person's been like in your bedroom on your TV for 10 years or on your phone, on your iPad or whatever it is for 10 years. I feel like that's where it turns into a slippery slope of why people never truly get cancelled, because I feel like there are always those fans that have been around for X amount of years and they feel like they're betraying you almost by cancelling you. So they don't want to unsubscribe, so they're just gonna like blissfully ignore all of your behavior because you've been around for so long in their life that it just feels wrong for them to unsubscribe. And I'm saying that's a good reason to not cancel someone, but I'm saying that's probably why a lot of people don't unsubscribe from people like Shane Dawson, because he's been around for so long that he definitely has fans that have been around since the start of his career and they're like invested in him, like this person. I came here just to see how Shane was doing and I'm happy to see that he's okay. Can I just say how much I'm appreciating these slow steps back to normalcy, with Shane piping up in conversation loud and proud. I've missed the playfulness between Shane and Ryland. It's crazy how much you can miss someone you don't even personally know. Miss you, Shane. The amount of dopamine that flooded my entire body when Shane was laughing and making jokes was phenomenal. I needed Shane more than anything when quarantine happened. Me and my sister and mum sat together by TV for his last conspiracy theory, not knowing it would be his last. I miss him so much. Please come back. I watched him when YouTube first became a thing. He reminds me of some of the best times of my life. Coming home from school to watch him, that's another thing. Nostalgia is a big thing. Now, once again, not making excuses. I feel like if you can see the behavior that he exhibited and the stuff that he was cancelled for and you're still choosing to support him, not a very good look on you as a person. However, I'm saying probably the reason why this is happening is because these people have very good memories with Shane. Even though they've never met him, it's like, you know, like she said, coming back from school, like eating dinner, watching his videos. He's probably a big part of some people's childhoods. I don't know, I feel like that's probably why these people are still sticking around. Because me and you guys had this conversation on my last Shane Dawson video where I was like, why are people still sticking around? And you guys were like, there's some kind of a comfort there of him like sticking around and being there for their childhoods and they just don't want to like let go of that part of themselves. It's kind of like Disney adults, right? Like people that are really obsessed with Disney. It's probably because it's a huge part of their childhood and it's like a bit of a comfort thing for them, like a comfort blanket. Once again, not an excuse. If you as an adult see the kind of behavior that's exhibited by Shane Dawson and you're still choosing to support him, does not make you a good person. But there is definitely here's a reason why this is probably happening to so many people, and here's the reason why he's probably never going to actually be truly cancelled, because he did play such a huge role in people's childhoods and there is a lot of nostalgia too with him and a lot of good memories in big quotation marks. So I feel like that's why he's never actually truly going to be cancelled. He took a break and now he's going to come back and his views are going to be lower. He's still going to keep on losing subscribers. He's probably not going to gain subscribers. But when you're on like 20 million subs and you lose 5, you're still on 15. Like at this point, he's uncancelable. And that is my opinion on it. I don't think anything is going to stop him because of how long he's been around. That's just my opinion. I miss Shane. Just hearing him laugh made me cry. I want Shane back. I miss Shane. I'm glad he's improving and doing things for himself. When Shane turned the camera around and smiled, oh my heart, we miss you, Shane. I didn't realize how much I actually missed Shane until I heard his voice. Damn, I didn't realize how much I missed Shane cracking jokes. And that was that. And Ryland also promoted his vlog channel again. Ryland Vlogs. I'm assuming we're going to see more of Shane in there. He's on the cover art, like the channel art. So I'm assuming we're going to see more of Shane in the vlogs, in the videos, and then slowly but surely I feel like he's going to actually post a video. I feel like it's just, I don't know how, obviously I don't want him to come back in the sense that the stuff he did was unacceptable. The stuff with Trisha, like he was already cancelled off the internet and was still getting cancelled some more. All of that happened and I just feel like even watching all of that happen, I know there are still some people that are going to be loyal supporters, still buy his merch, still buy everything he puts out, still watch all of his videos. So like I said, I don't think he's ever actually going to truly be cancelled because there are people that just simply don't care. Like that's just a matter of fact. People don't care. So I just think it's interesting to see this reaction, this response, because I feel like when Ryland first started posting videos after the controversy, after, you know, Bye Sister and everything happened, the comments on Ryland's vlogs were really negative to the point where he was definitely filtering comments. Now it doesn't really seem like the comments are filtered because on a 500,000 view video, there are about like 5,000 comments, which is about right. It's usually about that amount. So I don't think he's filtering comments. I think people are just genuinely excited to see Shane. Also, I think the people that were angry at Shane were commenting at the start of the controversy, but now they don't really see the point of coming back to every single video and obsessively commenting. So what's left now is just the people that really enjoy Ryland and Shane. And I feel like now it's probably why Shane is piping up more, because he can see that, you know, the people that don't like him are not paying attention to him anymore, and it's just the people that like him left. So I feel like now he's like, oh, my time to shine. And also with James being cancelled and Tati off the internet and Jeffrey irrelevant, I feel like now it's probably like Shane's probably thinking, well, who's gonna stop me now? Once again, I just, the stuff he did is so gross, and I just feel like it doesn't affect him at all. He took a break, lived in his mansion for a year, probably had a lot in savings, and now he's just gonna come back and get less views, but still enough views to be rich, and people are still gonna buy his stuff. So that's the, I guess, very sad ending that we're going to end on, is the fact that no one is truly cancelable. Except recently Ellen DeGeneres said she was finishing her show on her 19th season. She's saying it's because of some, like, you know, lack of passion, lack of something. No, genuinely because she was cancelled. She spoke about the fact that, you know, she was accused of the toxic environment, like work environment and all that stuff. And I find it interesting that Ellen DeGeneres seems to be one of the only celebrities that's truly ever been cancelled. Like, I feel like there are so many people who are literal criminals. Like, we have Chris Brown, you know, recently caught beating up another girlfriend, partner of his, and people are just not talking about it. People don't care. People are still streaming his music. I feel like celebrities get away with so much more than YouTubers, because the distance from celebrity to fan is so much wider than YouTuber to fan. I feel like this is more of a direct interaction. So people like Chris Brown never cancelled. People like, you know, R. Kelly cancelled after ages, and now we finally see someone like Ellen DeGeneres face consequences for what she has done by losing her show. I don't think she left. I think they said, hey, I think we've come to an end now. So I find it really interesting that Ellen was actually cancelled. But once again, she's a multi-millionaire. So at this point, cancelled or not cancelled, she'll be just fine. But, you know, it's the principle of it all. With Shane, once again, like, he's fine for the rest of his life. The palette that he sold probably was enough to cover the rest of his life. But he's probably going to come back. And he's probably going to be fine. That's, I guess, the sad point of today's video. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, anything you want to comment down below, and subscribe, because I post videos every time something happens. Hit that bell, be notified when that's happening. Social media links, any other links in the description. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.